like I see that a lot of poaching happens from Procter and Gamble to other companies, and this is because we are way ahead, right? We are almost 25 years, I would say, ahead of the rest of the companies in terms of manufacturing excellence. We know what to do. We have very smart people. Um, but a lot of these companies outside Procter and Gamble believe that just by taking somebody who is an expert, this will fix the problem. So, do you believe that this will fix the problem?
Not by any means. No, I think it is true. Many companies hire very talented people from P&G, and we do have a lot of good people. I think it's continues to be a strength of P&G. But we need to understand that IWS, in this case, is a cultural transformation. And a single person cannot drive it on the timings management expects it. In many of these cases, they believe you have a wonder one, and you're going to come and just, say a few words, and the system is going to change. And it will not. It will not. This very talented young guy is really has performed excellently in a system where the systems are in place, the organization knows how to do the work, the culture is there. He has resources available in every pillar, in every area. And now he's moved into a different company with a different culture organization, a culture that has been there for years. And now you want to change it. And it took years to get there. How long is it going to take to get from where you are to where you want them in IWS? He doesn't have the support he had in P&G. Very often they expect him by himself to do the work, and it's just not going to work. Now, I've seen really good executions outside P&G. You mentioned Mondelez. Mondelez, I think Daniel Myers did a fantastic job in Mondelez, but it was not himself. First of all, he was the chief operating officer. Second is he brought resources. He brought experienced resources to do the initial assessments, to do the initial setup of the systems, so on and so on, to develop in the internal capability. I think Bob Gorski was doing the same in Kraft until a change in management, and they decided they didn't need this system. So there are good examples, but in all of them, it's not one single person. First is an individual who has the authority to make the change and has the full support of the organization to do it, because he has been able to communicate to management on why he wants to do it, what he's going to do for the business, and he's seen it. He's convinced it's going to work, and he knows what it is. They might not know all the details. They might not be the experts, but they do know what the system can do for them, and they can tell a good execution from a bad one. At least that's a good start. But very importantly, the support of people who can do it. This young guy, he knows how to run an operation. Yeah, that is already there. And in most cases, some of these young guys already, all their career in P&G, they work on an already established system. Very few of those went through the initial setup of the systems and the convincing of the organization and how to go from one type of organization to an IWS system. So you do need some external support. You don't have it internally, and it's not a one-man job to do.
As you have seen in the clip with Gerardo, ex-Vice President Global Procter & Gamble, I couldn't agree more with his perspective, having worked closely with him for several years. I've seen firsthand how transformative the right approach to manufacturing excellence can be. But here is the challenge. Since leaving P&G, I have observed that many companies are simply reapplying work processes like TPM, lean management, and Six Sigma under new names without genuinely understanding the outcomes they aim to deliver. What's worse is how these programs are perceived on the floor. For many, it feels like just another layer of work, especially for middle management and the teams executing on the ground. This disconnect often leads to frustration and diminished impact. The approach I am advocating and that I have successfully implemented in two of the P&G's most advanced global sites redefines how we think about manufacturing excellence. By integrating modern tools like digital analytics, machine learning, and automation, we can simply simplify and eliminate outdated, complex processes that no longer deliver results rapidly. This isn't theoretical. It's proven. At P&G, these sites became benchmarks for the entire industry, delivering results far beyond standard norms of industry. This approach is different because it's not about adding work, it's about making excellence part of the daily rhythm, ingrained into the organization's DNA. Let me be clear, I'm not here to criticize traditional systems like TPM or Six Sigma. Their principles are sound. The problem lies in how they are reapplied or applied today. Many organizations are stuck in a mindset prioritizing guidebooks and expensive big consulting companies over practical, sustainable solutions. This is why I started my own consultancy to provide an alternative. My mission is to help industries catch up not just with tools and technology, but with cultural shifts required to make these changes lasting. This includes developing local talent, respecting cultural nuances, and ensuring the modernization feels like an enabler, not a threat. And for those wondering, this isn't just a job for me, it's a passion project. I charge for my services because Gerardo always said if it's free, it's undervalued. However, the substantial proceeds go towards charitable causes, making the impact even broader. If what I'm saying resonates with all of you, I urge you to dive deeper. Check out the resources I've shared, my website and podcasts on YouTube and Spotify. And if this sparks even a tiny idea for your organization, let's connect. Together, we can transform the way industries think about manufacturing excellence, ensuring we don't just follow, but lead. Thank you.